Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with an update, actually a summary of the tornadic activity that we had across the Arklatex last night, as we had two separate systems which, so far as we know, produced tornadoes. Obviously the long track system, which made its way across much of the region. So let me give you a breakdown on exactly the timing and how long this storm held together. You can see a little bit before 11 o'clock, we started to see the rotation very close to Lake Sam Rayburn. That storm did organize, become tornadic, and did produce EF2 damage as it moved across San Augustine, Texas, shortly after 11:15 p.m. last night. Moved across the extreme southeastern sections of Shelby County shortly after 11:30. Approached very close to Converse, Louisiana, shortly after midnight. Then made its way towards Pelican, Louisiana, there in the southeastern sections of DeSoto Parish. Held together, moved through the Edgefield and Coshada areas, and in these areas between San Augustine and Ruston, survey crews have not yet investigated those areas, so we do not yet know to the extent of any damage that we've seen in the middle of this tornado track. You can see it moved on very close to Martin by just before 1 a.m., moved between Lucky and Bienville at about 1:15, 1:20, and then you can see the storm moving into the Ruston area at about shortly before 2 a.m. It was basically officially confirmed by the Weather Service to be an EF3 tornado. Again, those reports that I told you, basically preliminary results of their surveys, but you can see the rotation there, which did cause the widespread damage in the Ruston area. Then the storm gradually fell apart as it moved into northeast Louisiana, close to the Arkansas-Louisiana line. And this entire track here, from when it started to get going up to the point where it started to fall apart, basically more than 3 hours and almost 180 miles long. So that's definitely a long track system as it held together for several hours. And we also had another system, a brief spin up in the northern sections of Caddo Parish. Weather Service has already surveyed this location. You can see right here near Mooringsport that we did see a touchdown which produced EF1 damage there near Mooringsport, Louisiana. So that's what we know so far as the tornadoes that we experienced last night. Again, the long track system lasted for several hours and a track of 180 miles per hour. Again, the survey results not yet official from those, but we do have preliminary results showing EF2 damage near San Augustine, Texas, as well as EF3 damage there near Ruston, Louisiana.